Happy TGIF, guys. It's freaking Friday. Red freaking alert bells going off. I have the perfect conditions today. Guys, our VIP went absolutely nuclear last night. This is one recap you are not going to want to miss. I told y'all what we do here. We break the freaking matrix. That's what we do. We break the matrix. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this recap. Let's talk some Friday baseball. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Keith Stone. Guys, I want to tell you before we even get started, it's really important we make this video go viral. We're trying to fucking take these apps down, spread the wealth, and I need your guys' help. You got to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. We're actually 4 subscribers away from 1,700. That's pretty awesome. So I'll tell you what, I'll have some type of if we can get to 1,700 subs tomorrow, okay, I'm going to drop some type of season deal that I said I wasn't going to do again. But after tonight, I'm in a great mood. It was a absolutely wild night. You know, I'm very thankful. We had a big night, as you can see on the slip right here on the screen. But there was a couple things that just was like, oh my God, this could have been like literally the greatest night in the history of the channel. It was that close. Better than any football day, better than anything. It was insane what we did today. I want to show you guys. Yeah, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I do appreciate y'all. And guys, this is insane. So let's get right into it. Look right on the screen. 25 for 500, 20x banger. So I literally passed out. And every time I seem to pass out, waiting for something to happen, I wake up and it's always good news. So I might just have to keep doing it. So this Rocker kid, you know, one of my buddies, I think I mentioned him yesterday, Cody, he was actually at this game tonight. So I said, you have to go. He was thinking about going to the Dodgers game tomorrow. And I was like, dude, you got to go tonight. We need this. We need this. So yeah, this was a freaking banger. These kind of slips put you way ahead. I told y'all we don't need to win every day on this channel to be highly profitable. So let's move on. This was a client's photo of the same exact play. Guy's got, you know, obviously bigger balls than me. He put a full unit down on this. I play quarter units on DFS. They call me Conservative Keith. But guys, I'm literally paying people's bills with my picks on this channel. This was a client's photo, okay? It's my brother-in-law's birthday yesterday. That was actually a play. There's a couple people I have to give credit for this, okay? If you want to be boring and just skip ahead, not be entertained, that's up to you. But you're not going to want to miss this info. So it was my brother-in-law Jacob's birthday. Happy birthday, Jake. Love you, bro. And I sent him this play in a group chat that I have been, it's kind of like a fantasy football chat. I've been very inactive in it, pretty much, you know, the last, since football ended. But I said, happy birthday in the chat, sent this out, and a bunch of the guys hopped on it. So we literally broke bettors back tonight. Okay. On top of that, Cal Raleigh, there's a lot of story on this guy today, right here. Cal Raleigh at the very bottom of the screen. So Bobby, my girl that's working for me now, she does a bunch of research. She helps me now do all the stuff that I do. I, you know, showed her how to do it. I trained her. I said, this is what I'm looking for. I need these 3 data points, combine them, find me plays. So she kept telling me, Cal Raleigh's going to hit a home run today. And I was like, no, I don't trust Cal Raleigh. He's one of those guys last year that every time, this is the first time I bet on him all season. I told her, every time I bet on him last year, every single time he let me down. If I didn't bet on him, he'd go off. I was like, I don't like that guy. And she's like, that was last year. You need to let this shit go. I'm telling you, everything checks out. He's already hit a couple homers off the red starter. He's absolutely on fire right now. He's batting over, 400 in the last week. I said, all right, I'll do it. And it was bottom of the 8th. And I sent her a little text and I said, look, I tried to tell you. Or it was Tom. Sorry, it was it was about to be the top of the 8th, and I said, I tried to tell you, Cal Raleigh, this is what he does. And then guess what the fuck happened? He hits a home run in the top of the 8th inning. I'm like, I felt like a dumbass. So you guys got to thank Bobby in the comments. She's really the one that made this slip happen. These were all my picks, but I will give her credit for this. Okay. And Jacob, you know, he's a good luck charm, dude. Every time I send this guy a freaking birthday banger, this is 2 years in a row I've sent him one of these, and we've hit it both times. Made some serious money. Guys, we crushed Dabble too. And, you know, we got, so the 2 chalkboard plays I sent, crazy breakdown how neither one of those hit, to be honest. But the book play, we'll get into in a sec, that did hit. So I felt good about that. I gave you guys at least one free winner. But when you hit these dabble plays like this, these 10Xers, they just put you so far ahead, just like the better play. We also hit this one now. Now, Dabble voided this because Lee did not start. And then Lee had a pinch hit and still almost freaking hit this line. That would have been crazy if he would have got it done on one at bat. But yeah, good reads. Bobby Baseball, I told you guys I liked him. Unfortunately, he did not hit his hits, runs, RBI line on chalkboard, the free play I gave you guys. His teammates suck, guys. I mean, he's out on an island. So this was the free bet I gave you guys, the over 6.5, 5.5 Marlins and Phillies games. Look at this, guys. This is one of my buddies' plays that we told. Jock Peterson, yeah, it just kind of sucks. They didn't have Garcia or Simeon as options, but when you get that close to another 25x banger in one night, it's just like, wow. This one right here, I think I might have uploaded the wrong photo, but let me see. So these guys were both hooked. Taj Bradley literally. So the next one I set was all green, and then it was just Taj Bradley that missed. And so Heaney, 7.1 innings, greatest matchup ever for left-handed strikeouts against, the national strikeout more than anybody. Somehow he only has 4. He's had 6 and 8 in his last 2 starts, gets the best matchup, only gets 4 today. And then Bradley, routine double play ball to the shortstop, just casually looked slow and didn't turn it in time. And this would have hit, and then they pulled him. Very frustrating. We had a void here. This one's still open. We had Pete Alonso couldn't get one hit today. Been one of the hottest hitters in the league. Very unfortunate. They're on sleeper. I show losers too, guys. Okay, we don't just always show the winners. But those 2 first big winners on DFS, they put us so far ahead that these quarter unit bets, they don't matter, or whatever you're putting down on them. Like, you're so far ahead tonight, it doesn't matter that you lose these. But look at the accuracy. Most of the losers I have going 3 or 4. Brian Reynolds just didn't get the job done. So I can't make this bigger, but this is what I wanted to tell you guys. So I had Cal Raleigh as a homer. She said he's going to hit a homer. So I put him in here. And then I was waiting. DraftKings was doing something. I got the DraftKings hat on. They were doing something with the Texas game, and I really wanted Corey Seager. And I was sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting, and they took like a bunch of lines down. They had like stolen bases. And so I sat there and waited, and then all of a sudden I came back like 20 minutes later, and I forgot this game started. The Mariners and the Reds game started. So on his first at bat, he didn't get a hit or didn't do anything. So the odds went up, and I was like, fuck, this is already live betting. It's going to be hard for the VIPs to follow this. So I took him off, and my goodness, we called Soderstrom. Okay, we had this on a straight bet. Your boy called Soderstrom at plus 400. And then right here, Soderstrom and Corey Seager. I finally got Seager, and I wanted Raleigh right here. The game started. I blame DraftKings. It's their fucking fault. This was a $10 bet, guys. $10 that would have paid $1,200 if Seager was there when I went and originally wanted to set the Cal Raleigh play. My goodness, this would have literally paid us 1,200 freaking bucks tonight. Like I said, it could have been legendary. So I gave you 2 chalkboard losers yesterday, but guess what I did? I gave this out for free on the winnable free plan. If you're not on there yet, you need to sign up. Okay, we're waiting on Trey Young. I'm pretty confident he's going to stay under this. Okay, and a lot of guys got on this play. So yeah, these A's hit it late. The White Sox bullpen is the gift that keeps on giving. So I round robin these, and so $6 still turned into 42. So we're profitable on the home runs as well. So here's the game plan for all you guys who got on the day pass yesterday for $5. You fucking slaughtered life yesterday. So don't do this. I told you if we get to 1,700 subs on this video, I'll drop a season-long deal. But this is the game plan. Do not go buy a new TV with all that money I made you. Do not go buy a bunch of crap you don't need with all that money I made you. Look at it as a long-term investment. I told y'all, the guys that signed up on the last pass that I did, it literally paid for itself the entire season in 2 freaking days. Then we had 2 losing days, and then yesterday happened where we went freaking nuclear again. Okay, this is a long-term game. The way you have to view this is like it's just like a grind. At the bare minimum, if I can help you guys profit at like $1,000, even if you're betting like 10 bucks a play, okay, that's 12 grand a year. That's the way you need to be viewing this. It's a little bit of grindy. You're copying a lot of plays, but I make it very easy. Ask any of the VIPs in the comments. Does Keith make it easy? Yeah, I send out the links. Literally, I let you guys one-click shit when it's available to copy shit. So don't go buy a new TV. We're going to level up. That's the game plan here. I told you guys yesterday's video, we're going to level up. So you're going to get in for $5 today. We're going to hopefully make a lot of money. Then you can level up to a season pass, or maybe I'll drop something specifically for those guys. But 1,700 subs, I'm going to drop it to everybody. So make sure you hit that sub button. Let's get this done. I'm limiting this to 25. This is the thank God it's Friday weekend pass. Now I will tell the truth. Last weekend did not go so well when I had one of these, but then we instantly rebounded, and we were hot right before that. So don't look at it like you never know, guys. Every day of the week can be a different freaking adventure in sports gambling, but we all love it. That's what we're all here for. I'm the guy that literally does all the work for you so you can profit. Like literally, you can just sit back, click a fucking link, copy the plays. Yeah, this is a 3-day pass. It's good Friday today and all through Sunday. And I'm limited at $25. I probably should have put the Easter pass or something. But yeah, we're gonna limit it to 25, and you can see all the slips today, guys. You saw what we did. This is a bargain. If I could tell you, if you paid me $500 for the season to make 12 grand, would it be worth it? Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you say no, you ain't the brightest apple in the bunch. I'm the guy who provides the service and does all the fucking work for you. I'm the one who stares at screens. I'm the one who goes and crunches data. I'm the one who hires employees to do it and help me so you guys don't have to. A lot of you guys are busy. I get it, man. And when I was in the truck, I worked 7 days a week, freaking 70 hours a week. Literally. It was hard, it was difficult. I didn't have time to always sit there and do research and stuff. I do the best I could, like listening to guys like me now, but that's what kind of inspired me to do this channel in the first place. So let's get into the picks. I got two big ones for you today. I got a chalkboard pitcher. I know my pitchers at Reeds have actually been kind of shit. Cheers, by the way. I passed out, so now I'm going to be up freaking all night. I had a smoothie trying to give me a little pickup. It didn't do the job. It did okay, but like I feel like I needed a little like a little, I don't know, not a buzz, but like I needed like a pick me up. I just need a little something. I might even go get in the Price Picks spa after this, to be honest with you guys. Anyways, 50 likes on the video. You guys are going to get a bonus VIP slip again, like I sent out yesterday on the free plan. And yeah, get on the free plan at the bare minimum, but strongly consider getting on the weekend pass, guys. If you saw how fast those $5 day passes went yesterday, don't even hesitate. Go get on. Okay. It literally pays for itself. One big slip is all we freaking need. That's how we roll on this channel. And your boy does all the damn research for you guys. Okay. It's on chalkboard. You guys know the drill. SBAA promo code. Sorry, I got like an itch on my nose right now. Yeah, there's a link below. So we're going to take Logan Webb over 5.5 strikeouts. Now, this is a guy that I usually like to back when he's at home. And he's kind of more of like a ground ball specialist, to be honest with you. But I love the fact that I'm seeing this huge, let me make this a little bigger for you guys. I'm seeing this huge sample size of plate appearances, and I'm seeing a 37% K rate, very low batting average, low everything, right? Against this Angels roster. And the Angels kind of can be bipolar at times. We know that, but that's a pretty big freaking track record right there for a 37% K rate. Now, if we come look, the Angels against right-handed pitching, they're a top 10 matchup. They're striking out about 24% of the time, right here in the middle. Okay, this one. So all we need is a guy that's coming in with a 10% edge lifetime versus these guys to bring it up to a top tier matchup. It is kind of a big number, I won't lie, but that's pretty much it. That's why I like it. This play as a 2.51. This is actually juiced. Vegas chalkboard thinks this is likely 1.56 multiplier. So I put 0.7 units to win a little over 1. I feel like we're due for one of these today, guys. Second one, Mackenzie Gore. Now, if this was at home, I don't know where this strikeout line would be. The fact that it's 6.5, just because it's in Coors Field, Rockies do tend to play better there. Brennan Doyle still might not be back, their hottest hitter. We'll see if he comes back for this game. I think he's probably going to be out. I probably should have double checked on that before I presented this. But Guys, the Rockies, they are the gift that just keeps on giving. So this is right-handed pitching, okay? Mackenzie Gore is a lefty, so they're striking out 30% of the time against righties. We switch this to lefties. We still got them at the exact same clip. Third best matchup, okay? 30% of the time, the Rockies are striking out to the lefties. Now, if we come back here, let me make this big. Let me go to that game, Rockies. Okay, so Mackenzie Gore, look at this, guys. Pretty small sample size, 16 plate appearances, 44% strikeout rate. That's insane. Has never had a walk against them. Now, it is Coors Field. Coors Field can be kind of crazy sometimes. But I'm telling you, I'm digging this play today. I like it. Lock it in. Take a screenshot. We're going to move on to the hitter parlay. This is the one I'm excited to give you guys. It's very aggressive. Like I said, it has a pretty solid chance of hitting, I think, but it's still a long shot, guys. You got to keep that in mind. But I want to show you something. Look at this home run percentage clip right now. Wrigley Field, this is the dream freaking spot I told you guys about. Okay, it's pointing out. Like, we need to hop on this game. Everyone needs to hop on this game. You want as many looks at this game as freaking humanly possible. 20% run boost, home run boost. The fact that doubles and triples are negative means that this is a very real statistic right here. 50% boost. Since I've been on Ballpark Pal, I have never seen one this high. We have the perfect conditions for everything. Okay. We have the pressure and humidity. Perfect conditions, both green. Still going to be a little chilly, but it's not that bad. It's going to be like in the 60s, high 60s. But the wind is blowing. Anybody who knows Wrigley Field, like, I don't think I have DraftKings pulled up. I think I have it over here. Let me look. So, yeah, so they just took all the lines down and just brought them back up. The over-under is now sitting at 11 runs. 11 runs. That's very high, okay? So just keep that in mind. There's a few of those games, like Orioles and Phillies also look pretty good. Okay, so look, I refreshed it and it even went up even more, 54%, 23%. This is insane. Even Coors Field's expecting run boosts and stuff. Like, this is pretty awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, guys. It's not in Chicago. It's in Boston. It's at Fenway. So Fenway, bad for homers because the wind's pointing right at the green monster. But extra base hits, probably a really good look tomorrow. So keep that in mind. It looks like a great day of baseball. Let's get into that dabble play right now. All right, same drill, boys. You know the drill. SBAA promo code, link below. Appreciate y'all when you sign up. They give you 25 free bucks. It's literally a no-brainer. And then I added a play to the wall of fame of the last 8 days. The last 8 days of slips on dabble that have cashed. This was a big one right here. Okay, so what is that? It's quite a few, but you don't need to win them all. That's the beauty. You can have losers, and you hit a big one, and it pays for everything. So the first duo we're taking is in Wrigley Field. We're taking the leadoff hitter on the road again, Corbin Carroll, and Perdomo, who bats second right behind him. Now, the fact that we're getting Perdomo at 1.5 with these conditions is actually insane. A lot of times when you get a guy at 2.5 hits, runs, RBI, it's always plus money. It's not. It's not today. Corbin Carroll is actually a negative modifier. Now, if we come look all the way up here, this game starts early, guys. It starts at like 1:20, 2:20 Eastern time. Sorry. If we come look at Colin Rea, this is a guy, I don't care what his numbers say this year, he's just an average pitcher. And with these conditions, I've seen him give up a lot of hard contact before. His expected numbers are much worse than his actual numbers. And overall, he's kind of had success against this Diamondbacks roster, but this is a different team. Like Naylor, been really hot. Perdomo, this is the guy we're betting on to get 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He's 1 for 4. Corbin Carroll, 6 plate appearances, 2 hits, 1 double. That gets you done easy right there, right? This is a smash spot. I like the fact that we're getting these guys on the road. They've been extremely hot. They've been making us a ton of money all week. They contributed to a lot of our wins this week, these two players right here. And then in the same game, we're going to take Pete Crow Armstrong, Dansby Swanson, and Nico Horner. Now, these are all righties. And what I noticed about Burns this year, used to pitch for the Orioles. If you look right off the bat, Dansby Swanson's killed this guy. Okay, 12 for 20, 2 homers. Horner, little not quite there, 235, but the dude's been hot. That's what I like. Suzuki's a righty too. You could definitely get some looks at him. And then who was the other guy we took? Was it Bush? No, it wasn't Bush. It was Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 1 for 3, but also a righty. And if we come over here and look at that game, this should be the first one up here. And we take a look at Corbin Burns. This is a guy historically, if we look, he's given up 3, 4, and 2 earned runs, a lot of decent amount of hits, and this is with the greatest conditions ever. Now, since 2023, he's dealing a much higher batting percentage versus righties. He seems to do better against lefties for whatever reason. Well, it's the same thing this year. 2025 right here, 360 he's given up to right-handed pitching. It's something with his release point. I'm not sure what it is that's causing this, but that's a pretty big obvious one. Now, I'm not going to say that lefties won't have success against him, because the year before it was 216 through 235. He was, performing a lot better, but you can see overall since 2023, it's definitely an edge to the righties, and it's definitely an edge to the righties so far this year. So this pays 18x because it's all freaking correlated. But guys, throw a quarter unit down on this. Have some fun. 18 freaking X. Yes, please. Sign me up. If you want to follow me on Dabble, that's my name right there. And that play is already posted. You guys can go copy it. I'll probably drop a book play for you guys tomorrow on the free plan once I kind of figure out what I want to do. And then, yeah, make sure you get on this. I promise you they're going to go fast. Don't hesitate. Get on. Start profiting with the team. Love y'all. And let's freaking cash these slips. Peace.